Talk about the most important thing. I want you to understand as you go forward in life, those dreams and aspirations and these young men that I see that are putting on this camp. You might think they're putting on the camp so that you can just be great football players. But they're doing more than that. They're trying to get you to learn to invest in yourself, and that in life there are no shortcuts. As Coach was already talking about, that if you work hard, you believe in yourself, you learn right now, at this age, no shortcuts. There's only one person. You are responsible for yourself. Did everybody hear what I said? You take responsibility for yourself when you walk in those classrooms, when you walk in the streets of the city, when you go in your home. I'm going to tell you about being successful is nothing more. The most important thing is making good decisions. Now, I'm very excited to be here today. One, because I got to see Coach again. Keith Washington over there are two former players. I come from a community college. I am going to explain to you, these are two young men that when they went through high school, things didn't work right. Academically, personally, physically, whatever it might be. Both of these young men came and played for us in the community college circuit and went on and became Division I football players and had great careers, and are successful businessmen and successful coaches today. And we can name many, many, many others. I'll give you one example of the most recent, and we're going to tell you how community colleges work just a little bit. I was telling Coach Nixon that we picked up a young man from Pahokee, Florida. That's 89 miles north of Miami. When you go out there, there ain't nothing there. They call it the muck, don't they, Coach Fox? There's nothing but rabbits and palm trees, and the economic status is not too good. We saw a young man that could run like a deer. He was 6'4", weighed 215 pounds, but he had a dream. He got on a Trailways bus. He wasn't flown up there. Had a duffel bag and showed up in Northeast Mississippi at our community college wanting to do something with himself. He goes on as a two-time All-American, offered by Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Alabama. Ended up at Mississippi State. But the whole thing that we bring him up about is we knew he was a great player. He left us weighing 6'4", 270. But that young man, when you gave him an opportunity for tutoring, he took advantage of it. When teachers reached out to help him, he went and did the work. He did not have the attitude that somebody's going to give me something free. I've got to earn it. Y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes, sir.
There's people out there that will help you. But I'm going to tell you, you look around long and hard, they're not free. You got to be determined to get it done. I was asked to explain to you about community colleges. There's a great system in Kansas. There's one in Texas. But the greatest system in our country today of community colleges is in the state of Mississippi. Probably one of the best hidden secrets that Mississippi holds. There's 14 of us. Out of the 14 community colleges, I can dare say at least 4 or 5. That means there's going to be 60 plus Division I athletes that will come out of our state through the community college system every year. Give you an example of Itawamba Community College. You take our defensive front, the 4 starters last year, 3 signed Division I, the 3 technique is committed to Florida State. So there are great opportunities. What we do is we take a young man for whatever reason, whether it's academically he ended up deficient, whether sometimes it's athletically. You can take that defensive end. He is 6'4", but he didn't weigh but 218 at the time. Sometimes there are other issues, personal issues, that has held a young man from getting totally qualified and getting the offer. Sometimes we get a young man that is offered by some fine schools, but they're smaller division level, and he thinks he can come to us and improve his offer, and that does happen. And we take that young man, depending on his academic standing, and we try to get him out in 3 semesters. The guys that we sign, like everybody else, we'll have them in summer school this summer. They'll be rocking and rolling and getting better. They'll play for us a fall. They'll be re-recruited next spring. So all our guys this spring have already had Alabama State and all the Alabamas, Auburns, and Florida States coming in. And then they play this fall, and hopefully they sign next December. And so it is a great alternative plan. The one of the very best in the state of Mississippi, because you can't forget the name of it, because it starts with an I. It's Itawamba Community College in Northeast Mississippi, and old Keith Washington knows about it. Coach Nixon at Alabama State, that will be roaming all around here, knows as well. I hope you have a great day. Hope you work hard, and I hope to see your name down the road as a great player, a great student, and a great person. Thank you, Keith. Thank y'all.